Hey guys, this is Molly Hargon and Keren Castro, and we are here today to teach you about two pieces of artwork that we found interesting. Hope you enjoy.
James Edward Ritchie, born in Montreal, Canada, is known for his pastel drawings and bronze sculptures in a 60-year career. He is stylistically linked with Cubism, abstract figurative work, and modernism, the human figure being the subject of much of his work. The figure shown is called La Mediterranean, which created in the year of 1992. The movement and style James was going for was contemporary. Its dimensions are 16 inches in height and 3.5 inches in width. The medium he used when creating this piece was painted bronze, which is a combination of copper and tin, which is then later mounted on a marble base. When you analyze the meaning behind this work of art, we can see that James was inspired by the early man of European continent and ancient Eastern art. Sculptures were made to recognize the importance of the human existence and the fertility of a woman. James makes use of the combination of styled and natural, focusing on the curve of the woman's body and the use of additive sculpture. In the early 20th century, many avant-garde sculptors pushed the bounds of accepted modes of representation, and the question asked no longer was how to reproduce the world as it appears, but rather how to best express the realities of life through forms. Abstract sculpture has offered a ground for experiments in shape, proportion, and technique. Konstantin Brancusi quotes, "What is real is not the external form, but the essence of things. Starting from this truth, it is impossible for anyone to express anything essentially real by imitating its exterior surface."
The siren vase pictured above is a stamenos vase, which is a type of Greek pottery used to store liquids with two handles that are located high, close to the neck of the vase. It was created in ancient Greece around 480 to 470 BC by an anonymous artist who is referred to as the Siren Painter. The Siren Painter was an artist in Athens that sculpted and painted many vases. During this time period, the vases that were being created held no significance and were not valued by the people of Athens. This is the main reason that this artist lacks a name. The dimensions of this siren vase are 34 centimeters high by 38 centimeters wide, and the depth of it is 29 centimeters. Painted on the vase is Odysseus' ship passing through the dangerous sirens. Sirens are half a woman, half bird creature depicted in Greek mythology. They would sing a beautiful song that would lure the ships and sailors to their island and force the ship to be wrecked on this rocky shoreline. It was said that if a sailor was to hear the sirens and escape their hazardous call, then the sirens would die. This particular vase depicts the famous story of the Odyssey. The curious Greek hero Odysseus commands his troops to tie him to the mast of the ship and put plugs in their ears to tune the sirens out. The myth states that after Odysseus' stunt, the sirens all fly to their death into the water. If you were to analyze the painting, your eye would be pulled directly towards Odysseus, who is centered on the vase and on the boat. He is strapped up with his veins expanding his skin, making him look very tense. You can tell that he is being pierced by the songs of the sirens. His men, on the other hand, are completely oblivious to the actions that are taking place because of their restraint placed upon their ears. You will also see the beautiful women, like birds, soaring through the air, wooing Odysseus towards them. As for Odysseus, he has outsmarted the sirens. This beautiful Greek artwork that was made in Antica, Greece can be found in the British Museum in London. Unfortunately, they do not have them.
That's all, folks.